In a world full of noise, demands, and endless change, staying calm has become a rare and precious skill. But the wisdom passed down through Buddhist teachings shows us that inner peace isn't something we chase. It's something we cultivate within. It's not about escaping from life, but about building a mind so steady that no storm can shake it. Today, I'll share with you 10 timeless principles from Buddhism that will help you remain steady and undisturbed, no matter what life brings your way. Let's begin this journey inward, together. 1. Everything is impermanent. Look around, nothing stays the same. Relationships evolve, fortunes rise and fall, even our own bodies change day by day. Pain feels eternal when we're in it, but if we observe closely, we notice it comes and it goes. So does joy, so does success and failure. The Buddha taught all conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. When we truly understand this, we stop clinging to pleasure and we stop fearing pain. We start to flow like water, moving with life's changes rather than against them. And in that flow, peace arises. 2. Desire is the root of suffering. At the heart of our inner struggle is craving, the constant desire for things to be different from what they are. We crave more comfort, more recognition, more control. And when life doesn't give us exactly what we want, we suffer. But imagine loosening your grip. Imagine finding contentment in what's here now. When desire softens, restlessness dissolves. The less we want, the freer we become. As the Buddha taught, letting go of craving is the key that unlocks the door to peace. 3. Practice mindfulness. Peace doesn't live in the past or future, it lives only here, in this moment. Yet most of us are caught in a storm of thoughts, regrets about yesterday, worries about tomorrow. Mindfulness is the practice of returning home to the now. When you feel anxious, try this. Take a deep breath, feel your feet on the ground, notice the air on your skin. This simple act brings the mind back from its wanderings and settles it like a bird returning to its nest. With mindfulness, you become an observer, not a prisoner, of your thoughts and emotions. And from that space, calmness blooms. 4. Non-attachment. Attachment is like holding a rope too tightly. It leaves marks on our hands and hearts. We often confuse attachment with love or commitment. But true freedom comes when we care deeply without clinging. Imagine holding a butterfly in your palm. If you grip too tightly, you harm it. If you hold it gently, it stays. Non-attachment allows you to love, to strive, to enjoy, without losing your center when things change or slip away. It's not rejection, but graceful letting go, and this lightness is what shields your peace. 5. Respond, don't react. Life will test you. People will provoke, situations will challenge, emotions will surge. But between what happens and how you respond, there is a sacred pause. The Buddha advised, train yourself to remain unmoved by praise or blame. When someone criticizes you, instead of reacting instantly, breathe, feel the emotion rise and fall. That pause is power. It gives you the freedom to choose peace over conflict, wisdom over impulse. Each time you respond calmly, you strengthen your inner fortress, brick by brick. 6. Let go of ego. The ego whispers, I must win. I must be right. I must control. And in defending this fragile self-image, we create endless conflict and tension. But when you let go of the need to prove, to dominate, to be seen as superior, a great weight lifts off your shoulders. You realize that you are not your titles, your achievements, or your opinions. Humility doesn't make you smaller. It makes your peace larger, your heart lighter. When the ego steps back, serenity steps in. 7. Choose compassion over judgment. The judging mind is restless. It compares, criticizes, divides. But compassion softens the heart and melts away inner tension. When someone acts unkindly, instead of fueling anger, try seeing their pain. This shift doesn't excuse bad behavior, but it protects your own peace. Compassion turns your energy inward, nurturing calmness, instead of scattering it through blame and resentment. Each act of understanding is an offering to your own serenity. 8. Embrace silence and solitude. In silence, we meet ourselves. Away from the noise of opinions, demands, and distractions, we reconnect with the stillness inside. The Buddha and his monks often retreated into quiet forests, not to run from life, but to deepen their inner strength. You don't need a forest. Even a few minutes of silence each morning can be your sanctuary. Turn off the noise. Sit with your breath. Listen not to the world, but to your own heart. Silence is not empty, it's full of peace. 9. Accept what you cannot control. So much suffering comes from fighting reality, resisting what is. We can't control other people's choices, the weather, or life's surprises, but we can control our response, our mindset, our actions. Acceptance is not giving up. It's choosing to bend with the wind rather than break. Like the tree that sways in the storm but remains rooted, you too can face life's ups and downs without losing your ground. Peace is born when we surrender the fight against what we cannot change. 10. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is the gentle rain that nourishes the soil of our peace. When we focus on what's missing, we stir up restlessness. But when we pause to appreciate the breath in our lungs, the people who care for us, the lessons we've learned, we calm the mind's endless chase. A grateful heart says, I have enough. I am enough. And in that contentment, peace blossoms naturally. When you live by these principles, you become like a deep, still lake, calm on the surface, unshaken at the depths. Life will continue its dance of change. Challenges will come and go, but your inner peace can stand strong, like a mountain rising above the passing clouds. If these teachings brought calmness to your heart today, I invite you to subscribe and continue walking this path with me. Remember, true strength is not found in avoiding life's storms, but in staying still and centered within them. Let's keep growing this peace together.